So happy anniversary to CROWD1 and all our members. So George and Anthony, you guys have been here longest compared to me. So what do you say about these past 3 years?
Well, I think it was really exciting years. It was like a roller coaster. CROWD1 is now 3 years, and in a couple of weeks, it's my turn to celebrate 3 years anniversary here in CROWD1 from the 19th of March. So really in these early stages, I was there. And if you see the process, what the company have done since I joined and still we are now, that's incredible. Those people that we, the pioneers, have seen the whole growth. And that just means that everybody that is now on board, congratulations, you are in the right place, on the right spot, and the right moment. Well, better it's impossible. What about you, Anthony?
Yeah, guys, from the very beginning, I've been saying we do not know what products the company will have 5, 10 years from now, etc. But I know that we will have the hottest, coolest products that everybody wants, and we will work hard to stay ahead of the trend. This is what I've been talking about since the beginning. I didn't even know what an NFT was. We didn't even know what the metaverse was 3 years ago. Today, we are launching, we're part of PLANETIX, a blockchain-based game on, and we as a crowd, we as the company get to take part of that. I think that's awesome, and it's only the beginning. I think Felix will tell us a lot about that today.
I agree with you. I can see he's smiling now in the camera here. So perfect, guys. And with that, I will actually give the word over to Mr. Felix Bengtsson, the mastermind on PLANETIX. Welcome, Felix.
Thank you, guys. Hello, George. Hello, Magnus. Hello, Anthony. Hello, everybody else. And congratulations on the 3 years. And yes, also congratulations to the Asian people of the Year of the Tiger. There's a lot to celebrate. There's a lot to celebrate. And I'm smiling because I believe that Anthony is speaking from his his beliefs. He's a straight up guy. He shoots hard questions to me, and I think we're gonna have a great year together. So from today, I'm going through some general updates from the team, and also in terms of some game updates. We will talk about a bit about the coming promotion that we're doing, and also a new feature launching on PLANETIX. And it's been now exactly 2 months only, December and January. We've been on chain, and with that said, we had faced some performance issues and scaling issues. There's no other project like ours. So let me tell you that building on Web3, building on decentralized networks is a really tough thing to do. It includes a lot of technical aspects, and I know that a lot of you still have questions about how the game work, and let me tell you that we're not building for 1 week ahead. We're building for decades to come. So I know there's maybe some frustration about us being, the communication has been lagging, and you still don't know how to interact with the platform. It's about to come, and it's about to come on a more aggressive and more consistent, processes. So let me share my screen and let's go through some updates. You see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So we have made a lot of new changes to PLANETIX the last 2 months in form of graphic appearance and also working a lot with the map. and we are moving into defining us as the platform itself is a trading platform, but also trying to gamify the experience that people have when entering, the platform. And we had an amazing year. We have an amazing first 9 months, pre-building, but also launching. I mean, we launched roughly 2 months ago only. And since then, we have accumulated and attracted over 550,000 users and connected half of them into Web3 players, which is in comparison with the whole ecosystem of NFT gaming, it's a fairly amount. We are top 10 hidden secret. So apart with together with the new updates that I'm going to tell you about, and together with the new product launch in the middle of February, we are going to take active communication and start communicating to the outside world, to the bigger masses. And believe me that we are in communication with some very, very cool and big organizations, all from exchanges to other player initiatives and play to earn syndicates. So there's a lot of going on all fronts, both from dev team to operations and to marketing. So yes, we will start to tell you about the lore and about the background and the forward thinking of PLANETIX. As you all understood, it's a trading game, but it's much more than that. It is its own metaverse, and metaverse can be different things if you ask different people. But in order to set the context in PLANETIX, it's about understanding how the PLANETIX world is built up and functions. So for instance, we're going to introduce to you the companies you see before you, which are representatives of different functions and services that you use on PLANETIX. So Y-Space will be the electronics and hardware company that you communicate with and make transaction with in order to get supplies or get electronics that you need to play the game. And Gravity Grade will be the company that you purchase packs from and delivers the picks, etc. So all the way down to Waste Management Corporation, where you take your loot that you find and you put it in and you sell them the waste to get some hard earning play to earn tokens called IXE or electrons. So these are the entities that we are going to introduce step by step to the users. It might seem a lot and maybe overwhelming at first, but soon enough you will understand how these different entities work together. I mean, in PLANETIX, it's not new games; it's just inside the sphere of us. And we have been selling and building, and we have been doing the raffle tickets of our landmarks. There are 888 landmarks to be placed out on the map the coming 18 months, and these represents a good asset of investment for the users in PLANETIX. As you all know, these landmarks, they generate an income based on the trading activity that happens in the near district of that landmark. So these landmarks will start to reveal the coming weeks, and the owners of these landmarks will start to be able to claim the revenue that has been generated through the marketplace. So that is a very cool feature which we are going live with as well. On top of that, we are since last Thursday we released our we've been talking very much in technical terms about something called a Merkle tree. And a Merkle tree is basically a database that is located on a decentralized layer, which makes the users, all picks are now available to be traded, or not all, but half of them that are sold already are live on the Merkle tree, and the next Merkle tree is being released in 7 days from now. So before mid of February, all picks that has been sold to date are visible and tradable on the map. This will also create, I think we can see the first territories being developed and merged within coming weeks. As you all know, the territories are productive assets. So 25% of all purchases that users are making to purchase packs goes directly to the treasury of the territory rewards fund. So the first people who develops their territory, trading their way to territory, will be able to stake them to earn very good return on investments. So this is we're looking forward to that. I personally, I'm trying to trade myself, as much as possible in Beijing, but Beijing is big. But I have a couple of thousands picks currently there, and I know there's people in the office also trying to assemble Moskva and so forth. So I think my recommendation here for all the players is to sell and purchase. Sell, try to locate an area that you truly believe in. It could be a country, it could be a city, but you have to start assembling. I mean, there can be several spots in the world, but trying to sell the things that you don't need in order to concentrate on specific areas. That is the number 1 rule, because that will ease the development of your picks. Which leads in return to higher rewards, and you can earn some good money. Once you have a territory, it generates money while you sleep. So a part of the next step in PLANETIX is also to introduce to you new game mechanics. So over the course of the coming 6 months, we are releasing different kind of mechanics, both attracting players who want to spend a lot of time on the platform, but also players who wants to maximize the efficiency of PLANETIX, and maybe don't want to spend as much time on the map itself, but want to reap the rewards. And thirdly, later this year, by the summer, we are releasing our own card game, attracting a user base that is more gamey, that are more hardcore gamers. So if we have all these 3, we are pretty much attracting different kinds of user groups and can grow the game from whatever need the user have. So starting with looting this February, we are releasing the drone, and the drone is a beautiful mechanic where the map is covered by a lot of dirt, a lot of waste, and a part of I'm just going to jump some pictures here, but a part of the PLANETIX lore that we will get to through some marketing and some videos is that currently it's very dark. If you go into the map, it's dark, it's black, it's a shrouded world. And by making the users interact with the map, by making the users invest and trade themselves, we will see more and more beautiful shapes take form on PLANETIX. And so this goes very well in line with making the better place, and it goes very well with having a release of the drones. The drones can be set out to collect waste, and they can be set out on automatic timers, or they can be set out on specific times. And once you have collected the waste, you can sell the waste to one of the companies, waste management corporations, in order to receive IXEs or electrons. And with these electrons, you will gain possibility to build facilities on top of your picks, and this will both lead to a better return on investment on your IXE. If you stake it, you will get a higher yield back, but it will also infect the ecosystem around you, making the actual map look better and contributing to a better looking planet. We are making this release the 14th of February, which we are super excited about, and the team is working around the clock to get everything done. There's been a lot of cleaning up, for going on chain, but we are now finally on time, and we have a great team building towards set deadline. So we are confident that this is ready. Yes, and that is probably the part of the update I can give. Just also to give you the broader perspective, there will be Felipe from the creative team and Carl, the director. We are making a lot of productions around the lore and telling you all of the game design evolution of the game, so it sets a better context. But you can see the transformation, and we are currently in the water of Genesis. The map is black, but we are shifting. The collective inputs of collecting loot and making good decisions on PLANETIX will contribute to a better looking planet, and also gives back to the planet outside of PLANETIX, our real world. So we are very, very excited for this year. It's going to be a massive possibility for us to do a really good growth in both users and also in wealth, with our ambition to lift the IXT tokens to new heights and see the demand skyrocket.
Wow, Felix. I mean, first of all, who knew that IX will be an additional way for us to earn more money than we ever thought from the beginning? I see more and more ways to earn passive income, everything from trading your picks to collecting waste, and of course, sitting on your IXT token or the play to earn IXE token. So this is really interesting. I mean, first of all, the drones, my God, I'm gonna be the one buying the most. Also because I need it, but that's also a really efficient way to do it passively, right? You can have a drone that just do it. You don't need to do anything manually.
Exactly. So we will at a couple of days before the whole promotion goes out, we will release the additional tokenomics paper for the loot mechanics for the IXs. So you see the drone, you see how it will collect loot, you see why and what facilities you can purchase to add to your collection, and you will also see the benefits of the staking pool. So these facilities will give you higher return on investment in the staking pools that we are launching around the 20th of February. So there's tons of updates and releases, and we are currently doing 20 tutorials in all languages, in Chinese, Russia, Korean, and English, of course, to educate the different steps of both the drone, but also how you should think, how you should strategize in the marketplace in order to come somewhere. Because as you all know, you're all entrepreneurs. You have to move. You cannot just collect. This game is about trading. So if you trade your way and you focus on a place, you will eventually start developing and reach a territory. And once you reach a territory, there is monthly rewards awaiting already. We sensed day one, we start collecting income ready to be deployed to the users who actively play the game. And currently we have not been focusing on as much of pushing the narrative for our token. We have been heads down building the game, but the two goes hand in hand. When we have a high efficient marketplace, when you have a high efficient players on board, knowing the end goal, understanding the mechanics, the price goes up. It's as easy as that. So I hope you understand where my focus has been.
Felix. I have goosebumps, Felix. I mean, you continue to amaze me every time. You're doing just what they're doing in the crowd. You're doing the exact same thing. You keep adding stuff that I had never heard of now. And I can understand that in the next year, 2, 3 years, you're going to come up with new stuff, adding to our portfolio, adding to the game, making it even hotter. Like the IXEs you're talking about. That means this summer, we will have our own game. We will have hundreds of thousands of new members joining just to play the game. Just to play the game and be part of this world, this creation. It's awesome.
So exactly, Anthony, and the IXEs are play to earn mechanics, and we're starting off the drone because the drone is for our current user base, but within a month from that release, we are releasing the totally free play, so you can start playing PlanetIX, looting the map without owning one single pix, and start your way from there. So imagine if the whole team of our users can start attracting colonies of people just looting the map. It will create wealth without epic proportions.
We can have so many players for you just joining, testing, trying it, like you said, for free. It doesn't cost them anything to start, and you will see we will bring you millions of players to this game. That's what the crowd is all about.
Yes. I see that there's a question here. We've done the spinner leaderboard, and up to now, we have not received our IXT prizes. Okay, Jim, yes, that is something I have completely forgot. I will make sure that this is paid out prior to the 14th, of course. My bad. I will make sure that it's paid out as soon as possible.
Great. And of course, while we were talking on the topic about the tokens, maybe you can clarify when people will get the next airdrop from their bought picks, because that has been a lot of confusion around people.
So the next airdrop is the 22nd of February, and that's month number 3. So there will be a quite huge unlock that date. So that's good. That's it's already right when we released the drones, and the 22nd will be the date for all coming months ahead, both from the investors to the team and to the airdrop holders.
Really good. And also we do know where we are public listed now on DEX, 2 or 3 DEX, I think. There's something else coming also, right? That's some centralized exchanges in the future.
Yes, we are in good terms with a couple of tier 2 and one tier 1 exchange, global exchange, and we are awaiting to be listed. I think it's due in March. There's some legal frameworks that needs to be sorted out, but good things are coming. I can say that. And if we do this right, if we do this push right together, if we activate all the people with the picks, if we make if we show them, in the marketplace, trade the picks, collectively see this as our moment, we will be on many more exchanges during the years and during months ahead. So it is one of my focus that I've been shifting now towards. I will put a lot of effort into satisfying the airdropper receivers, investors, and obviously work for myself. So this become a global game and hopefully traded globally as well.
That's agreed. And just notified, a lot of people still does not really understand the marketplace, how to sell or how to trade. We need maybe the tutorial you talked about. Maybe it's coming very soon, so people can start doing the trades.
Yes, we have been recording them. They are now in editing production. There's tons of material coming out now, kind of like in Sweden we call it ketchup effecten, where you I don't know how to explain it, effect. But everything comes at once, and and going forward there will be more consistency. There will be weekly updates, weekly tutorials, but we have been in extreme growth. Let me tell you that we're in a large office, and we already need to find a new place because we are soon over 50 people in-house. With all the consultants, we are already 70. So wow. Just finding people to keep up with the speed is turning to an issue. It's a luxury issue, but nevertheless, it's right now we have some good content managers, content production team, and it will get out more content on a frequent basis.
Hey, Felix. Do you mean you're working with Metaverse? You can work in Metaverse. You can sit home, everyone. No need for a bigger office.
That is true. But building fast-paced new products, it's also about experimenting, and we spend a lot of time also discussing and trying and failing and seeing what other people are doing in order to really put a lot of thinking in our strategy of product that we roll out. And as I said initially, like it's really tough systems. It's not a centralized database. It's not, you cannot do whatever you want. You have to really build it very, very elegantly. Yes, we can do better, and we are trying, and we are doing it. So there will be a lot of more information, a lot more tutorials going forward on how to optimize and how to think as a player, both a small player, but also people who really want to maximize their effort into this and creating wealth, long-term wealth.
Sounds really good. Super, Felix. I saw that someone was asking, when is the centralized exchange? You just answered that. We are looking forward in the future, maybe in March, just to give you that one. George, Anthony, do you have any more questions for Felix before I let him go?
Thank you very much, Felix. Step by step, it's going to get more clear, everything what it is, because, well, you have an old mind, but I see the excitement. I see excitement in yourself. I'm really happy what's going on and looking forward to the future. Thank you.
Thank you, George.
Old mind, but a young heart, George.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Felix. I'm just really, really eager. I'm also just ready to dive in to be like everybody around me. I'm like an ambassador also for the PLANETIX, because I think this is going to be the coolest thing the world has ever seen. And I think with these tutorials, you will have an army of dedicated players and entrepreneurs working with this company. So excited to hear that you have built all these tutorials so that we can learn and we can teach other people and duplicate to do the same thing. It's going to be great.
Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure talking to you again, and from the bottom of the whole team and myself, the trust that you've given us and the engagement you show us is what drive us forward. So again, Magnus and everybody, thank you for listening in. I will be more active on all channels throughout February. I'm awaiting a child, however, in 7 days from now. But apart from that little thing, I will be more into education and pushing forward.
We will be very happy if we can do this again with you.
Yes, of course.
With the leaders. Yeah, great.
Thank you so much,
very
Felix.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So before we let you all go, I just want to share with you the latest information. Maybe you already know, but besides there's a 3 years anniversary, we also have a promotion that started today. Let's take a look at this. If you use the Epic promotion to reach gold, you have a 20% rank booster all the way to 1st of June. If you go through Epic to Titanium, you have 30% rank booster. And if you go with the Epic to Titanium Pro, you will have the 50% rank booster all the way to 1st of June. To reach next. If you already are a gold, you can of course buy something called the gold add-on. That gives you a 20% rank booster. On top of this, you get 2,000 loyalty points. You also get 2 active points per month all the way to 1st of June. And this is the price of €199, and it's a business point of 80 business points generated when someone is purchasing this. If you are at Titanium already, you can buy an add-on for €249. You get 30% rank booster to the 1st of June. You get 3,000 loyalty points. You get 3 active points per month all the way to 1st of June. And this generates 100 BP. And then, of course, if you already are Titanium Pro, you can then buy this add-on. You get 50% rank booster, 5,000 loyalty points, and 5 active points per month. And again, to 1st of June. And this is a package of $399. Now, I do know, I hear what the company is saying. We will, of course, start to increase the demand for active points. Right now, we qualify for 3 active points. But soon enough, they're going to increase. It's going to be 4, it's going to be 5. And soon enough, we are going to where we are. As for example, if you are an ambassador, you need to have 25 active points in order to get your residual, get your binary, etc., etc. So this we need to be prepared for, and this is a good way with the Titanium Pro add-on, for example. You get 5 active points. You don't need to think so much about it. To make use of this promotion. It's absolutely the best one. Of course, this promotion goes to 31st of March, just to remind you about that. Started today and all the way to 31st of March. Now, that was the last slide, but I did see some questions. Normally never do this, but I will do it today. I see there's a lot of people asking when they can start selling shares. Well, first of all, I guess you're referring to DPN. First of all, we need to get the shares, right? Now, they're still open. People are still struggling with DPN. I do know there's been some issues there for many people. They are still working on it. Once you have done your KYC, you will get your shares. This is number one. DPN, remember now, owns 50% of the multi-wallet. The multi-wallet is a $1 billion company, future $1 billion company, that will generate so much money using that service, which is also coming very soon. It's been delayed, and that's because of licensing. This is a really big thing and a real company with the real financial licensing. And it's not easy every time to roll out globally when it comes to licensing. That's why it's been a little bit delayed, but it's coming. Secondly, once we all get our shares, it will start some kind of internal trading between members. Yes, my recommendation, I think a lot of people think, oh, I want to sell, I'll get my few dollars out or euros or whatever. You're free to do so, but think like this. This is a future massive company, and you are a shareholder in that company. It will generate a lot of money for you. And in the future, the DPN is also talking about getting publicly listed in the future. When that happens, we don't know, but if it happens and when it happens, you should be very happy that either you bought more shares or you stayed with the shares you have. But it's up to everyone. But I don't have any dates when everything is set up and ready, but they're working as quick as possible and to get more members to really do the conversion. Because C1 rewards over the DPN shares has been a long process, but soon we hope everyone has done it. That was my answer to that question. I'm not sure if we have any other questions coming up here. I will do like this. What is the progress in launching into the US market? Well, let me say like this. We are not so much closer right now. I think it will still take a longer time before we can enter the US market. And it has nothing to do with the illegality or something like that. But USA is a very, very special market when it comes to getting approved. Everything has to be 110% secure before we entering the States in order for us to get a green light. So I think the process will come in the future, but I don't know any dates there either. Okay, let's see. When can our coins be traded on a centralized on exchange? Well, that was we answered before. They will be listed in tier 2 or tier 1 exchanges very soon. So with that, I don't see any more questions. George or Anne, do you have anything to add on?
No, totally fine. Thank you very much, Magnus, for all the declarations. Really good.
Yeah, I think it was great. The first ambassador Zoom call, and we should do this every now and again to get some of the best leaders on board. And you guys, you have your best leaders on board, and we will create a power group here, and we will try to help everybody reach their goals and their ranks in the future here.
Will be
2022.
Great.
Here we go. Yeah.
Here we go. So with that, we say happy Tuesday to everyone. Make sure you use the promotion. And if I see there's few Asians here, and a really, really happy New Year. Lunar year. All right, guys. Have a pleasant evening. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Recording stopped.